Hi guys, today I am back to film a what I got for Christmas haul. It's a lot of makeup. I'm just gonna start that off right away. But it's just because I got gift cards and Christmas money, and so I was trying to kind of film this video until after I had used everything, but I still haven't, so I'm just gonna do it now because otherwise I feel like too much longer and it's just gonna be too far past Christmas for me to justify doing this. So one of the big things, my dad got me a new laptop for Christmas. I don't really know much about computers, but I know this is an Acer, obviously. It's a really nice computer. It's just really, really big. But I asked him for a new computer because my last one had some issues. And I don't know, I'm just going to need a new computer because I think I'm going to be going back to school, and I want to do my schooling online so that way I can work as much as possible, but I can still have school. So I just really needed a new computer just to go back to school. And plus, I kind of wanted to put more into my YouTube channel this year, and having my own computer would be a huge part of that. So I did kind of ask him for a new laptop for that as well. My aunt and uncle were really nice, and they got me a Maurices gift card. I love shopping there. I talk about their clothes, not all the time, but you know, sometimes in favorite videos and stuff it pops up. I love shopping there though, so I'm really glad I got that. My grandparents gave me Christmas money, which is what a lot of this is from. I did spend about half of it on my son, and then I spent the other half on myself because that's just, I don't know, that's just the way it goes, I guess. I always just end up spending my money on him, but that's because I like buying him stuff. So, my dad's girlfriend, one of her daughters works at Old Navy, so she got me a couple things of clothes. This has been my favorite thing that they've gotten me. It's just this gray hoodie, but the inside hood is like that Sherpa, super soft, like fluffy material. It is seriously so warm. I love this. I will wear my like Columbia, and then I'll wear like this underneath it, and I don't need a winter coat, which is just awesome because I hate winter coats. They just are so big and bulky. But like when I took my son to school this morning, it was 17 degrees outside. Like, it's way too cold. They also got me a pair of like dark gray, like the jogger sweatpants, and a like kind of like camel colored brown sweater. I've worn both of those. They're dirty. They're in the wash right now, so I can't really show them. But like I said, it's just a plain brown sweater and a gray pair of sweatpants. Nothing too exciting. My aunt, she got me a Visa gift card, so that too is kind of used for some of the makeup. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, there's that, but I'm going to show you what I picked up with my Christmas money, what I got with my gift card, and actually I do have one more gift card. I got a Starbucks gift card from my in-laws, so this will be nice. They also got me a pair of slippers, which were from Damien, but they're super, super nice. They're gray and furry, and they have like a squishy like insole in them, so they're super soft and just like heaven to walk on, so I love them. But now into the makeup stuff. So first things first, I picked up the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I had my eye on this for a while. We got it in, we had a ton, and I was like, I just don't know if I want to pick it up. It's another neutral palette. The colors aren't really that unique or anything, you know, they're pretty normal colors, but I was just like, okay, I need to have it. Like, I really like some of the colors in here. It's just a very easy to use, simple palette, and I actually filmed a get ready with me. Should be up before this video, using this bottom row here. It's what I have on today. It's just a really pretty palette. I like it. I've used pretty much every shadow in here, and they've all blended out like perfection. They've been really good. The only one is that Funny Girl color that's down in the corner. That one's a little iffy. Like on my lids today it looks pretty good, but when I went to put it on the other day, it was applying really kind of patchy and kind of not that pigmented. It was just kind of weird. So anyways though, the rest of the palette is really, really good. I love it. But I got the Turbie Twist. I've been trying to take a lot better care of my hair. I've realized that I do have some breakage kind of underneath here, so I am a little bit kind of worried about it and trying to kind of be a little bit nicer to my hair. These towels are super absorbent, super soft. They're a lot more lightweight. I just feel like they are like helping, even if they're not helping like my hair, they're helping me because, like, you know, having those huge heavy towels on your head, like this is just so much lighter and nicer, and it dries my hair faster. So I have liked these. There is a white one that comes with it, but I've been using that one. Otherwise it comes with this pink and white flower print one. So I know, like I said, it's not really anything super exciting. It's kind of stupid, but they work for me and I kind of like them, so there's that. The other thing I picked up is, this is the Tartan and Twine Weekender bag. It's just this huge black bag. I got this for when we go to LA, but it comes with 5 like clear bottles, and they're all the, like, I think it's called the disc top, where you push down the little thing and it flips up. And then it actually comes with a little loofah too, which I think is kind of nice in this little pocket here. Otherwise, it unzips back here, and you open it up. There's a little hook, there's a pouch there. I have some baby powder in there already, just kind of trying to keep things together that I know are going on the trip. So I bought this because I was like, my boyfriend and I are probably going to pack both of our toiletries in here. I'm going to try to pack my makeup in here. My fingers are crossed that I can fit everything I need to in there, but with all the pockets and the empty bottles to fill things with, I think it'll be perfect. It just seems like it's going to work out. So again, fingers crossed. We also were out of body wash, which then I actually ended up getting one. I ended up getting a little Victoria's Secret Shea Moisture body wash, which I'm going to talk about in my empties video. I got that from my dad's girlfriend as a Christmas present too. I just don't have it up here. But I'll talk about it in empties video. It's a really cool, kind of unique product. But before she gave it to me, I picked up body wash, and this is the Nourishing and Coconut Milk Hibiscus Body Wash from Organics. I've never used this, but it smells really, really good. And it's a really big bottle, so I'm hoping we won't fly through it like we do most body washes. But I also really want to try the hemp's one. It's like $17 though, so it's like, it just seems too pricey. And like, I know that it's $17 regularly priced and then I get my discount, but even then, like, it just seems too much, like too pricey. So the other thing that has been going on at Ulta has been the leader sale that happened like right after Christmas. So I did pick up some new shampoo and conditioner. Right now I have the Redken Extreme and it's almost gone, not quite. But this is the Catwalk Oatmeal and Honey Nourishing Conditioner. I decided to try this one because it smells like oatmeal cookies, and I don't know, I just really like Tigi bedhead products. Oh, it smells so good. So I just kind of got another nourishing, moisturizing, damage prevention kind of thing. Plus I think the Catwalk one claims to have, yes, it helps protect hair from heat damage. So I feel like this is another thing that I was like, yes, I need that. I love my Chi Iron Guard, but sometimes I feel like it's not always working. So hopefully having a shampoo and conditioner with it in there will be a lot more helpful. Next up is the Garnier Skinactive Micellar Cleansing Water. I think I've already talked about some of these products in my November and December favorites, honorable mentions, unfavorites kind of thing. This is such a favorite. Like, I know it doesn't look like I've used that much, but I love this. When I go take a shower and I try to get most of my makeup off in the shower, sometimes the eye makeup doesn't really come off and I have to go back through with a cotton pad and remove it with this. And I've actually gotten this in my eye before and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna hurt. And it didn't hurt at all. I did rinse my eye out with water though, because it does say to do that, and obviously it's not meant to go in your eye. But it didn't burn or anything at all, which made me super happy, because I mean, most eye makeup removers, if they get too close to my eye, they burn, they sting, and that's even if they just get too close to my eye. That's not if they get in my eye. So this I really, really like. I think I'll be purchasing it again. I'm excited to try it more on my face makeup, because that seems to be kind of the thing I'm having some issues getting to fully remove. So I'm excited to see how it does with that. And then Philosophy always comes out with a ton of like holiday skincare sets, and sometimes they sell really well, and there's times like this year where we just had a ton left over. So I picked up the Purity face wash from Philosophy, and just in this little holiday packaging. This is just the travel size one, which I got for LA, and the travel size is like just sold like this is like $11, but because it was in the holiday packaging, they marked it to 25% off, and then I got my 25% off. So I know with the 25% off from $11, I think it was like $8.25 or something like that, and then with my discount it went down to like $6 or $7 or something. So that was a pretty good deal. I kind of thought about picking more because we definitely have a lot more, But at the same time, I probably will just buy the big one when we come back from vacation, because I'm almost out of my big one. I've been trying to kind of hold on to it as long as possible because I love it. And I want it to make it to last until vacation, and then I'll start using this one. So that is it, I think, for this bag. I'm kind of been on a huge concealer hunt. I love my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, but it's just too much money and I run through it way too fast. So I'm trying to find something that I can use, and then I can use Urban Decay for like more special occasions or when I need a little bit of extra concealing. So I picked up 4 concealers with my Christmas money, and I returned 2 of them. I think I talked about the 2 of them. Yes, I talked about them in my December and November favorites, non-favorites and stuff. But I ended up picking up 2 more. I took those 2 in and got different 2. I got the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind treatment, and this is in the fair shade. I have it on today. It's pretty light, but it's not as light as I would like it to be. I just want it to be just a tiny bit lighter. So I am considering picking up the NYX like lavender concealer and just seeing if I can brighten it up just a little bit more, because otherwise that would be perfect. Just perfect everyday quick concealer. The other one I got, and this one's a little bit more brightening, this is the Maybelline Master Conceal, and again I got it in the fair shade. This really scared me because whenever I've seen somebody use it and they squeeze it out of the tube, it does look like a really thick concealer, but it blends out so easily that it's really not that bad. I just know it kind of freaked me out because I was like, that just looks so thick and like it's gonna crease and be cakey. It's not bad at all. I just haven't used it enough to have much of an opinion on it, but I do know that I like it. So there's that. Next, just trying to see where everything is at because it's kind of all in my makeup organizer right now. I got some new shades of the NYX Butter Glosses. I got Cranberry Biscotti and Strawberry Cheesecake. Again, I talked about these in my November and December favorites. They're really pretty colors. They do have a couple of new colors of the Intense Butter Glosses. There's some soft matte lip cream shades, which we didn't get. There's the new like whipped lip and cheek souffle things. That's really all I can think of right now, but there's a couple, I mean there's quite a few new products from NYX. So I also picked up a new matte lipstick because that was another product they had some new shades for. This is in the color Honeymoon. It's so pretty. Like I said in the favorites video, I never owned Lime Crime Cashmere. I've never owned anything from Lime Crime, but this color reminds me so much of all the pictures I've seen of it. It's just like a cool toned, like pinky grayish color. I don't know, it's really, really pretty. I don't have it on today. I have something else on. It's in my get ready with me. But I have worn this in other videos in the past, and it's just really, really pretty. Plus this formula almost seems a little bit better. It's not quite as drying. It's a little creamier almost. So I don't know that they necessarily reformulated, or if they did, they didn't really say that they did. But it works really, really good. The other thing I picked up is the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion Foundation. The drugstore is releasing so many new foundations. I know Maybelline has one out that I want to try. The Dream Hydrating like Dream Velvet Foundation or something like that. L'Oreal launched this one. Revlon has a Color Stay Compact Foundation, which I almost picked up yesterday, and then I put it down because I was just like, I don't need this right now. I have way too many foundations, because I picked up another one which isn't new, but I'll talk about that one. But like I said, this is the L'Oreal Cushion Foundation. I have this on today. It's really pretty. As soon as Jaclyn Hill was talking about it, I was like, man, I need to get my hands on this, because I feel like anytime Jaclyn Hill talks about anything, we always sell out of it. So I was like, if I want this, I need to go get it as soon as we have it out, and a couple days later we had it out, so I ended up grabbing one. But that is what it looks like there. It's just a little cushion sponge. It's got the little flip lid, and then it comes with a little puff thing to apply it with, which just sits right on top. It's not the most hygienic foundation, but I don't know. I really, really like it. I don't like the original Lumi foundation at all. It just doesn't photograph well. It doesn't look good on me. This looks so much better. The only thing is this is the lightest shade they had in the warm line, because it is like the normal True Match line where they have neutral, cool, and warm. And this is the lightest they go, which is W2. If they would have had W1, it would have been my perfect match. W2 is a little dark, but it's not bad. Especially once I put my translucent powder on top, I feel like it lightens it up just a little bit. But I mean, it'll be a good summer foundation because it'll be just a little bit darker. and my drawer got stuck. There we go. The other foundation I picked up is the Rimmel Stay Matte. I know I've done a review of this before. I ended up cleaning it out of my collection and giving it to my cousin, but I missed this foundation. The reason though that I mostly missed it is because I missed my Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation, and this is very, 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 very similar. I would say almost exactly the same. The only thing is that this one I feel like can get a little cakier and heavier than the Tarte one can, but I missed that one and I was like, well, I'm going to pick up the Rimmel one. I got it in light porcelain, which is definitely too pink for me, but I can kind of make it work. If I put like more of a yellow toned powder on top, it just kind of neutralizes it and works okay. So I don't know, I've been really liking this, but at the same time, like, I just need to kind of stay away from Rimmel foundations because they're always super pink toned or super yellow toned, and then when I get to the yellow toned, it's like the third like lightest shade or whatever, and by that point it's just too dark and it just doesn't work for me. So Rimmel, I kind of just need to stay away from them. Like, they have really nice foundations, but their shade selection is just, it's horrible. It doesn't work for me. So in a way, I kind of need to stay away from them. And then yesterday, I used up almost all of my gift card. I still have a little bit of money left on my gift card, but I did another little haul. I didn't pick up a lot. Like I said, I was going to pick up the Rimmel or the Revlon the Color Stay Compact Foundation, and then I was like, oh, it's buy one get one 50% off. I'll pick up the whipped foundation too and try that out, because I've had the whipped foundation before, but I bought it in a really dark shade for some reason. I don't know why. So therefore I hated it because it was too dark and I just didn't like it, and I was like, well, maybe if I pick it up in my correct shade I would actually like it. If I didn't like it, I was like, well, I'll just return it because it's like a $15 foundation. But anyways, I didn't pick that up. I will pick it up sometime soon. I just want to use up some more foundations that I have before I do. So I picked up this. This is the IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty Must Have Eyes set. I've been eyeing this for quite a while, and we only had 2 left when I picked it up yesterday. So I was like, if I'm going to get this, it's kind of now or never. Like, I need to get it because it's a holiday set. We're getting rid of a lot of our holiday sets. So that was kind of making me sad, was because I had to like send back all the holiday sets yesterday. But it comes with the IT Cosmetics Hello Lashes 5-in-1 Clinically Proven Mascara. I'm a little nervous to try this because this is kind of that plasticky wand that like really stabs my eye. That is what it looks like. So kind of a lot like the Benefit, their real mascara kind of wand. So I'm a little nervous to try this, but I'm kind of excited too because it has some pretty good reviews. So here's just a little sample size of that. And then like I said, it comes with this Naturally Pretty must-haves little palette, which this packaging is so, like, this is just gorgeous. Like, this is just killing me. It is the prettiest, lightest, like, dusty pink color, and then it's got like rose gold details. It's so beautiful. Like, it's just one of those things I want to just set out on my vanity because it looks pretty and I just want people to look at it. But it comes with 6 matte shadows and then the Transforming Pearl shade. On the box though, I have to say it's kind of deceiving a little bit because I feel like this color here looks really yellow, but then when you see it in the pan, it is definitely like more of a gray kind of beigey color. So the actual palette itself is a lot prettier than the box I feel like makes it look like. But I cannot wait to use this because I just picked it up yesterday, so I haven't got to play with it yet. I have not owned any IT Cosmetics eyeshadows. I've been kind of thinking of picking up some of their other Naturally Pretty palettes, but I've been kind of debating on those too because I'm just like, they're pretty, but I don't need them. They're not really mattes, they're kind of more satiny colors, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. The other thing that happened yesterday is IT Cosmetics was, or not IT Cosmetics, Real Techniques was buy one get one free, and I don't see that sale very often. It's almost always buy one get one 50% off, and I was like, buy one get one free is kind of too good of a deal to pass up. So I definitely needed some more of the Real Technique, you know, complexion sponges. I got the 2-pack even though I was really scared to, because I've kind of heard that the 2-pack, the sponges are just not as good. I've heard people say they're more like dense, or they're like too dense, or they're like too soft, or like one person was claiming that she was like cleaning out the sponge to use it for the first time and like white stuff was coming out of it. I don't know, so I'm a little nervous about this, but I'm like, I really hope it would be just as good quality as the single sponges. I don't see why it wouldn't be, because it's really should be the same sponges, just in a different packaging. So my fingers are crossed, this is still just as good. I don't know why it would be any different. And then I also picked up I already have this brush, but it's the Expert Face Brush. And like I said, I already have this one, but the one that I have, I don't remember what foundation I used it with, but it just got so far down into the bristles and stuff that like I cannot get it 100% clean. And that just really drives me nuts because I'm just kind of running my finger through the bristles and I can just see the foundation like down in the brush. And it's almost like a powdery foundation. So I don't know what I used with it that it just like ruined the brush, but it pretty much ruined it. So now I picked up a new one because I have been obsessed with this last month. I think this is what I've used most of the month to apply my foundation. So I just was like, I need a new one because the other one's kind of gross. So I picked that up. And then this brand, I'm really sad, but we have this on clearance. I have a feeling that we are not going to be carrying it anymore. It's not on Ulta's website, so I have a feeling it's just completely out of Ulta together, except for the fact that it's probably on clearance at some stores like mine. But it's the brand called Coast to Coast, and it says Coast to Coast Australia, so they must be an Australian brand. But I picked up two products from them. The first one is the Deep Pore Purifying Polish. I think I'm going to really like this. It seems like a natural kind of exfoliant. It's not got like little scrubby beads in it. It's got like scrubbies in it, but it's not like when you pick up St. Ives and it has like the actual little beads in it, or Clean & Clear that have like the little beads in it. This just seems like it's more of a natural exfoliant. It's just like a little white, I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see that, but it's just like a little white scrub. And it smells like eucalyptus too, which I really like because eucalyptus is like, I don't know, for me it's kind of a de-stressing scent. It smells really nice and just kind of like clears my mind a little bit. So the fact that this smells like that is for me kind of an added bonus. And the other product I got from them, this is actually for, you know, more dry skin, but this is the Lightweight Whitening Lotion. The reason I got this is because I have freckles and stuff, and I don't mind them, but I don't particularly love them. And some of them are kind of dark, and I do have a little bit of acne scarring too. So I wanted something with vitamin C in it to kind of help just brighten up my skin and see if I can maybe kind of lighten those spots that are a little bit kind of darker, that kind of thing. And I was just kind of playing around with this too, and it smells really, really good. It's just like a little white, just a little white lotion. It's really kind of thin though. So I don't know that this is going to be like the best like moisturizer, but we'll see. I don't know what I'm expecting to show you. It's a moisturizer, but it smells like oranges, and it smells like oranges, like not just like fake citrus scent, like it smells like oranges. It smells really, really good. So I'm really excited to use both of these. Again, I'm really kind of sad that they're leaving Ulta. I never picked up their stuff before though, because it was like $15, $17, $19 per product, and I was just like, that's kind of pricey, and I just don't like, skincare is just one of those things that gets pricey fast, but I hate to buy more skincare when I already get so much of it like as gratis and stuff from work, and like free gifts and that kind of thing. So I think that's why like skincare stuff, like for me, it's hard for me to buy it because I just think it's pricey because I don't usually buy it. But I'm also going to hopefully picking up some Nip and Fab products too, because I do like some of their stuff. So, and I think that's it. I did also actually pick up one more thing. I just remembered I have the Garnier, it's the charcoal scrub and face wash. That one is really, really good. I'm liking it. It does seem like my pores are getting smaller. My skin seems less oily. My big complaint about it though is it smells like a men's like deodorant or like Axe like body mist or something. It just has a really strong like manly fragrance to it, which I don't mind. It's just that it's so strong. So that's kind of the one thing I would say, is that it's just kind of a little too strong for my liking. If it was a little bit more subtle, I could totally handle it and wouldn't be a problem, but I do need to kind of cut back on that one a little bit because I noticed that my skin was getting a little dry. I mean, it is winter time, and I'm using like this kind of scrub that's supposed to make my skin less oily, and I just think I'm maybe using it a little too much, so I'm just gonna have to kind of reel that back in. But it is a fantastic scrub. I think that is really pretty much everything I got for Christmas, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.